everybody. Welcome back to Legends of South Bend. I'm Aaron Taylor. What we do here is get you up close and personal with the greatest players and coaches ever associated with Irish football. And today we have an old former teammate of mine, one of the stickiest pair of hands I've ever seen. That's right, Derrick Mayes. Derrick, what do you think about what's going on here today? We're at Irish Fest with the LA club, the Notre Dame club of LA. It's festive. I think the mood is pretty good here. What have you seen so far?
Well, like any Notre Dame outcome, you're going to get all across the country, especially when it's out here in California. You get a great pilgrimage from a lot of the alums and Subway alums and all those fans of Notre Dame. So whenever you look at the scoreboard, yeah, on the back end, but on the front end, the festivities and the pageantry, you can't beat it for a Saturday afternoon.
That's great, man. We're talking about here, there's a band here called the Irish Wake, and they're up there playing, and Notre Dame's been like a wake being 0-5, but surprisingly, people are pretty festive right here. There's a sense of anticipation or excitement with the Purdue game, the second half last week. The game's going to start off in a couple hours right now. People are anticipating a pretty good offensive performance here. What do you see in this young Irish team that's encouraging?
Well, what's really encouraging is the guys were able to put points on the board last week. Purdue is a formidable defense, particularly playing in the Big Ten where they're used to going against some of these bigger linemen. They were able to stop the ball, and the guys at Notre Dame, they were able to come in and put points on the board, and that's what Charlie's supposed to do. That's his signature move. On defense, they gave up some points, but what we want to see is the tenacity, the focus, and the discipline to stay in for 4 quarters. That's the only thing you can build on at this point. But you come out here, you give the guys some sun, you give them some refreshing salt air and the sea air. What else can you ask for, right? For a win for the first time in the year against UCLA.
There's no question. This is going to be a big game for the Irish. Carl Durrell is going to have his team prepared because UCLA lost that big one to Utah. It was a game they shouldn't have lost. There's no way that he's going to let his team come here and be unprepared. As a young Irish receiver, go back to the days when you started and played as a freshman, or didn't start but played a lot and contributed. Go back to those days. What do these young guys need to do, and are you encouraged by what you see so far?
Seize the opportunity, Aaron. And when I say that, I mean this. You come out here for a big game like this. I mean, all the lights are on you on the West Coast. It's one of the last games of the night. You're able to see what it takes to be the big-time receiver. You got to play the ball, and you catch the ball and make the big catches when they count. Be dependable. Let those quarterbacks know, and you can build a little bit of confidence in a relationship with them, and you never know what kind of momentum that can take you.
Now, one of the things that people don't know about Derrick Mayes is he's hugely talented. He's got a little bit of an artist's heart. Talk about Irish Rewind and what you're doing there.
Well, sticking to my Notre Dame roots, I was a television and film major. I went back and started producing a television show we called Irish Rewind. It's currently syndicated nationally throughout the country. Check your local listings at snyproductions.com. The best thing about it is we're able to go back and see every game and put a little spin to it. We put Westwood One's Don Criqui and Alan Pinkett, their music to it, if you will, and their voice, and it really turns out to be a really good 30-minute program.
Right on. You're not going to hear that sort of stuff from Florida State fans. Derrick Mayes is one of the best receivers to be able to come out there and play for the Irish. We've got some young talent out there. LegendsofSouthBend.com. We get you up close and personal. Check out Irish Rewind. It's fantastic. We'll see you here soon.